Back. So today we are going to be reacting to some haunted dolls. This is a YouTube channel, but I mean it's just explaining the haunted dolls. So I'm just gonna move that over, and today I'm collabing with my cousin. He has his own YouTube channel and his own name, of course.
You'll find me in the comments.
His channel is
Sunflower Gotcha.
And your name is
Malachi.
Yeah, Malachi. And he does what type of videos?
Gotcha Live.
So if you're interested in that, go check out his channel. So now we're just gonna react to this. So
if you thought your grandma's doll collection was creepy, wait till you hear about these bad
creepy.
boys and girls.
That is
One
creepy.
day they woke up,
I don't like
Oh,
that.
it's a Raggedy
there
Ann.
was parchment paper on the floor, and on the parchment paper, written in pencil, it said, "Help me."
Oh,
Welcome
God.
to WatchMojo.com,
Oh
and
my God,
today
that's so
we're
creepy.
counting down our picks for the top 10
Oh my
real-life
God.
haunted dolls.
Okay.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For
By the way,
list,
this
we'll be
channel is
looking at the most
Watch
terrifying
Mojo.
alleged cases of haunted
So,
or
yeah.
possessed
If you want to
dolls.
subscribe,
As is the case with
Go
any
ahead.
supernatural topic, we can't say that any of these stories are fact. But based on the spine-chilling
Oh,
details,
God.
we can say
is like
that
the
we
creepiest
wouldn't
doll
want to
I've
be
ever
left
seen.
alone in a room with any of these dolls.
And he
Oh,
begged and led her.
Oh my God, oh my
A voice
God.
calling,
It's
"Let her
face.
be out."
Number 10, Harold. Harold's story begins with an eBay listing.
I don't
A
like
listing
Harold.
that reads like a horror story. Haunted Harold
Harold
was
is
allegedly purchased at a flea market from someone who said his son died shortly after getting the doll himself. Refusing to heed the warning, the new owner took the doll home. Within 2 days, his cat died, his girlfriend left him, and he began having chronic migraines. This doesn't even include the laughing and crying children he
That's
kept hearing in his
sad.
basement, or the fact that the doll seemed to have a pulse. The current owner, Anthony Quinata,
Hold on.
now has a YouTube page where he asks Harold questions.
Okay, that is creepy.
Really is.
That is really creepy.
Poor
Because if
Harold.
this is the man,
Poor little Harold.
I guess that's the man who owns it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not sure, so I'm gonna unpause this and let him explain more.
and tries to investigate its history.
Oh my gosh,
Number
that's so
9,
creepy.
Letta. Letta is supposedly an
I don't
ancient
like
European
her.
gypsy
She's
marionette.
scary.
At least 200 years old, it was discovered under an abandoned house in New South Wales, Australia. Owner Kerry Walton has gone on record many times admitting the terrifying consequences of finding such a doll. Objects move, items fall off walls, and in its presence, people and animals alike tend to freak out. In early attempts to sell the doll, he would suddenly feel utterly incapable of following through.
A lady had rang me and wanted to buy it, and I tried to,
Okay, so before he explains this, this is pretty creepy. So I am just like gonna wait on my partner because something happened. I don't know. He's probably coming back now. But yeah, so hold on. Okay, so I just paused it and he is back. I guess, I don't know, but he's running off and this is already creepy. So I'm gonna unpause it and we're gonna react a little bit more.
and I tried to take him out of the car, but
There he is.
I don't know, I just couldn't take him out. It was really
gosh.
weird.
Letta, short for Letta Me Out, is also known for its
Letta Me
head full of
Out.
human hair, for causing rain whenever
full of
it's taken
human hair.
outside, and for
Mm.
readjusting its sitting position all by itself.
Oh god.
Number
Poor
8,
thing.
Pupa. Pupa may be cute, but don't let her looks fool you. The dark side is strong with this one.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Built in the
That's
1920s
funny.
to resemble her 5-year-old owner, Pupa was loved and cared for until the owner's death in 2005, and was then placed in a display case by the family.
It's probably why
Since
she's
then,
like
there
possessed or
have
something
been
like that.
numerous reports of
Probably
Pupa
the
tapping on the
child.
glass, being found in different positions, and writing messages inside the fogged-up case. Family member allegedly caught her moving on camera, but the footage, when uploaded, was inexplicably covered in white film with the words Pupa No. Apparently, her owner had always said that Pupa, quote, had a mind of her own. Number 7.
That's kind of creepy.
Okiku. Hailing from Japan, Okiku has found international fame as the doll with the growing hair. It was purchased in 1918 for a little girl, Okiku, who died less than a year later of a severe flu. In her memory, the family set up the large doll in a shrine. Eventually, they noticed that the doll's hair, which was originally just a bob, had been steadily growing,
Oh,
even
gosh.
after being cut. This led them to believe that the girl's spirit must have moved on into the doll. Since 1938, Okiku has been on display in the Menenji Temple, where...
Okay, that's kind of creepy. Well then. What? Okay, so creepy and weird. I don't know how a possessed doll's hair could grow,
Well, there aren't aging dolls.
but like that's kind of weird. Because it was probably fake hair, anyways.
It might have been real human hair. Connected to the scalp.
Yeah, probably. But we're just gonna unpause this and see what happens next.
people regularly visit her. The hair has allegedly been tested in a lab, and it was concluded to indeed be human hair.
Oh, it was
Number
human hair.
6. Crystal, True, Monica, Charla, Isaac, Lily, Ashley, and Cameron.
We'll dry them off.
Ow!
We'll change their clothes.
Ah! Yeah, I got that
Everything
out.
dolls.
As paranormal investigators, the Watkins family is better suited than most to be handling supposed haunted artifacts. The dolls, Crystal, True, Monica, Charla, Isaac, Lily, Ashley, and Cameron, were all purchased individually based on their supernatural
Oh
reputations.
my god.
The Watkins family then brought them together in their Pennsylvania home and set up a 24-hour stream.
Supernatural.
Over the years, fans of the aptly named Dollhouse have gathered on the webpage forum to discuss the alleged paranormal events caught on camera. Most notable was
Okay, so when you hear dollhouse, what do you think of? You don't think of creepy. You think of a cute little dollhouse that little girls
No.
play with.
I think of the song Dollhouse by Melanie Martinez.
Really?
Those are
yeah,
my rose seeds.
That's a song, and yeah. So when I think of dollhouse, I think of cute little girls playing with dolls. And yeah, I don't think of that. That is just really creepy, and I don't know. So I'm just gonna unpause this again and let it keep talking because, like, this is actually really creepy.
the footage of a ghostly apparition caught in 2009 of what seems to be a spectral young boy at the bottom of their staircase. Sadly, the stream stopped updating in 2015.
Like what every horror movie show says.
He's gone.
Number 5. Joliet. As this story goes, a jealous family friend maliciously gave this cursed doll to a young woman as a pregnancy gift. Tragically, her baby boy died only 3 days after birth. Soon after, however, the family began to hear a baby's cries emanating from the doll. The doll has been kept in the family for 4 generations, and as a result, little outside investigation has been possible. But legend has it that each owner has consistently given birth to one healthy boy and one healthy girl, with the boy mysteriously dying on the 3rd day. According to the family, Joliet continues to cry out with the spirits of the multiple baby voices coming from it. Number 4. The Island of the Dolls. Located on the canals near Mexico City, this
I've heard
island
of
is one of
this.
the world's creepiest destinations.
Oh my
In the
god, that is so
1950s,
creepy.
Julian Santana Barrera left his family and isolated himself on the island. Legend has it that after finding the body of a drowned girl, he hung her doll in a tree as a means of honoring her.
Oh,
Once it
that's
allegedly
kinda-
moved
that's kinda
and made
cute.
noises, his lifelong
Like-
obsession of stringing up dolls in the trees began. In 2001, Barrera's body was discovered having drowned in the same
Honestly, that
spot
baby doll
as
is
the
cute,
girl.
but like,
Nowadays,
it on
Barrera's
the
family
island, like,
runs
that's
the
just
island,
weird.
ferrying tourists to visit the countless dolls.
Like, who has an
According
obsession
to
of
local
hanging dolls
legend,
on trees?
The dolls have
A
been
lot of
known to
people,
whisper and
you'd
move.
be surprised.
Number 3.
That's so
Robert. Given to painter Robert
Robert is like
Eugene
the
Otto when he was just a
creepiest
boy,
doll ever.
Robert the doll
Cute.
has a creepy history.
It's not
Otto
that
often
bad.
talked to the doll, and according to his parents, the doll responded. Otto also blamed small accidents on the doll. Eventually placed in an attic when Otto grew up, Robert was said to move around on his own and cause creaking sounds.
Are you sure there's nobody else in the house?
Nowadays, Robert resides at the Martello
That's a
Gallery
pretty
Key West
house.
Art and Historical Museum, where he continues to garner attention. Each year, the doll receives hundreds of letters of apology from ex-skeptics who photograph him, quote, without permission, only to leave, experience various accidents, and come to associate them with Robert's cursed influence. Number 2. Annabelle. Thanks to the Conjuring film series, Annabelle's story
I don't
has a
like those
prominent
movies. Those
place
are really
in
Annabelle
creepy.
actually isn't
but
a
the
possessed
real doll
doll.
looks nothing like her on-screen Hollywood counterpart. Annabelle is in fact a Raggedy Ann doll, given to a young nurse as a gift in the 1970s. The spookiness
Pretty.
began almost immediately when the nurse and her roommate started finding the doll in random places and with handwritten notes next to it. Famous paranormal investigators and demonologists Ed and Lorraine Warren
I love
examined the
Ed
doll
and-
and
Ed
eventually
and
locked her up
Lorraine.
for safety's sake.
Like, they're
The
the
doll now
best.
resides at the Warrens Occult Museum. However, she's still been blamed for numerous attacks and at least one death. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. She's sitting in a rocket chair, 6 feet away. Wow, I know I didn't put her there.
We all
my
think
gosh.
Elmo is creepy.
I have an Elmo.
Like, Elmo is like the creepiest thing ever.
Mm-hmm. Especially the Tickle Me Elmo.
Number 1, Mandy.
Oh my
Here's a
God.
doll that seems
It's
to possess
actually
all the
pretty
powers and
cute,
abilities
but,
of
like,
every
it's
aforementioned doll
creepy.
combined. Mandy's last owner could not stand the constant crying noises, but the sheer number of reported incidents, especially since the porcelain doll was donated to a Canadian museum in 1991,
Gosh.
is staggering. Objects disappear or move. Tapping is heard on her case.
God.
Cameras and electronic devices malfunction. Footsteps are heard in the night, and people report seeing her move and blink. While her antics don't seem
That's
evil,
scary.
Mandy
Weird.
certainly is an attention seeker. The staff keeps her far away from the other dolls, as any nearby doll displays mysteriously tend to get broken or damaged.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo
All right,
and subscribe
goodbye.
for new videos.
Okay, so that was creepy. I'm going to move this and set the computer right here. So we just reacted to the most weirdest, scariest, kind of cute video.
It was scary.
It really was scary, but we enjoyed it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe.
And make sure to see me in the comments.
He's did a face reveal, a voice reveal, and everything else. So when I post this, you should have already seen it. So now you know what his face looks like, and you know what his voice sounds like. So yeah.
I look dead.
So that is all for this video. Bye.